If you're only selling your KDP books on Amazon, you're leaving money on the table. And today, I'm showing you exactly why. There's an innovative tool that lets you effortlessly sell your books on Etsy, maximize your profits, and expand your reach without feeling overwhelmed by one more thing to manage.
Well, that's a relief.
This could potentially be one of the most important tools in your author toolbox. KDP is powerful, and for authors like us, it's our main source of passive income. But relying on Amazon alone can limit your reach and your revenue. Smart authors use multiple strategies. One of the best complementary tools I've found is Sales Samurai. Now, Sales Samurai is an analytics and keyword tool originally built to help Etsy sellers supercharge their shops. But it turns out it's also perfect for KDP authors who want to diversify onto Etsy. Keyword analytics. Sales Samurai shows you exactly what keywords are driving sales, so you spend less time guessing and more time selling. Performance insights. You get a clear overview of what's currently working on your Etsy shop and what areas could improve to attract even more customers. Product inspiration. Sales Samurai even identifies trending opportunities and potential new products you might not have considered, helping you expand your book business without feeling overwhelmed. And here's the best part. You don't have to become an Etsy expert overnight. Sales Samurai does the heavy lifting for you. And to make this experience just a little bit sweeter, I've got a 20% off coupon for you in the description. Now, let's get started, and I'll show you exactly how easy it is to list and optimize your KDP coloring books on Etsy with Sales Samurai.
Let me give you a quick review of the Sales Samurai main platform. So once you log in, at the very top are tutorials. And these, I've gone back and forth with these tutorials because they're so clear. So if you have any questions, definitely jump onto these tutorials. Then here, this is where I connected my shop. Now remember, when I started this YouTube channel, I was showing all different types of ways to make passive income. And having an Etsy store was one of them. But then my KDP books really took off, and that's really where my passion is. So I kind of abandoned my store. But this is why I'm waking it up again, because this is another great way that I'm going to be able to promote my books on an entirely different platform and in a space where I'm going to get 100% of the profits. It's not a 20 or 30% of the profits, and I'm not sharing the profits with anyone like KDP. I get to manage my own listings and get 100% of the profits. So that's what I'm really excited about, this new avenue to promote my books. So I already had my store and I connected my store. This is where you would connect your store. So if you haven't if you don't have an Etsy store yet, it's super easy to set up. I think I actually have some beginning how to make an Etsy store videos. Let me know if you want me to help you with that. You just connect your store. It took like 3 minutes, and then here it is. And it's showing all of my listings so far. And I started playing around. Remember the goal planner book that I made couple of weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer? I thought, oh my gosh, this is a perfect place to sell my goal planner books. And so I did already, and I put them here. So here they are on Etsy. I'm going to show you how I did this layout, the right and the wrong way to do it. I'm going to show you how to make this video transition, how to upload everything, all of the details. It shows me here, it gives me all the analytics I need without having to go into my actual Etsy marketplace. It gives me, if I have any missing tags, it gives me suggestions about which ones I need to add tags to, my total views, my active listings, my sales. Obviously, you can see it's been a while since I've been in my Etsy platform, and my inventory value. So that really reviews my shop. Oh, don't forget here to add the Chrome extension, because that's what's going to give us the data inside of Etsy that we need to find out what's selling. So you can see how I already added mine. Okay, listing creator. This is where I'm going to list something. Don't worry, I'll walk you through everything step by step. It's super easy. Competition tracker. I feel like on Amazon, there are so many people doing coloring books. Sometimes I come across the same person, but it's hard to keep track. In Sales Samurai, I can identify other shops that are selling just like mine, and then I can see how they're doing compared to mine. So it's a great tool. The other tool that I'm super excited about is the pricing profit calculator. A lot of times, in KDP, I'm wondering, well, if my book is this much and I sell it for this much, how much am I actually making? What's that? I know it gives you that particular price, but then what about if I want to add my costs for, say, BookBolt, or my costs for the AI creator that I used. I can add all that in here and subtract that so I know actually, what my material costs are, like using platforms and things like that. Luckily, no shipping costs because it's all digital. I can add in here how much I'm spending on ads, and it will tell me exactly what my actual profit is. So I'm super excited about this also. So let's come to listing something. So first, how am I going to find my focus keyword? Okay, let's go over to Etsy. Now, I'm going to just start with coloring book. Now, do you see how this on the right-hand side is spinning a little bit? That's telling me what keywords are really trending at this time. And this right here is the search volume. So coloring books digital, okay, that's high search volume, but just the word coloring books is even higher, over 44,000. Coloring books geometric shapes, coloring bookmarks. So it's really helping me see which ones I should follow. For right now, I'm going to click on the coloring books. Let's see what we have. Okay, well, we've seen these over on KDP. We've seen they have the bold and easy here. I'm seeing a lot of those. Oh, I love that flower tree. I've seen that pop up. Remember, I've talked about people selling the master resale rights. This is where you can sell your master resale rights also and make even more money. Ah, look at this. Kawaii coloring pages. I have Kawaii coloring pages. And look, this one has 3.9 thousand reviews, 4.9 stars. That tells me that there is a real market for this. And it says popular now. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to upload my easy and fun Kawaii style creatures coloring book. I've got 5 reviews on it so far. I've sold a few copies. Etsy's going to be another platform where I can promote this book. And what's another thing that's great is I already have everything done. I'm not creating new descriptions. I'm not creating new files. It's all done for me. So what I did was I went to Bookbolt and I downloaded my book. Files are done. We're set. One thing you got to do. If I'm selling this as a PDF, people don't want a blank page. So I'm just going to go through and delete the blank pages and then click save. That'll also make the file a little bit smaller, but people don't need the blank page. Okay, so I'll go through and do that. While I have this open, I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to give a little cheat code here. So I need to upload images for my Etsy profile, and I could export each of these. Let me show you the long way to do this. I can right-click, export as. Here I choose JPEG, and then save. That's the long way. I'm just going to do a screenshot. On Mac, it's Shift-Command-4. Done. Because these don't need to be super high quality, I'm going to be putting them like inside of another frame, and I'm going to just be using them as low-res images, so it doesn't need to be high quality images, like large file sizes. So I went through and just screenshotted like 10 of these. Super. So here in Canva, I want to show you how I made all of the uploads and the kind of the nice presentation that's on Etsy. It was super easy. I tried to do it by myself at first, just kind of dragging and dropping images and onto a blank square, and it looked terrible. So let me show you what I did. So I came here to the Canva templates and I typed in family photo. Now, the reason why I did this because I knew that it was going to look cute. It was going to look very styled. Colors were going to be great. And all I was going to have to do was drag and drop my images. So here, I just want to find one that has square images. And you see there's multiple images on this. Here's one. Okay, I love this one. It's super cute. Love the colors. It's got 3 squares. Let's do it. So first I'm going to delete that. Change the name. Let's change the font also. Something fun. I like it. So this is actually something I can use for all of my books then. I did the screenshots of my creature books. So now I'm just going to drag and drop. And I think that looks adorable. Let's do one more page. Now you're going to want to fill all of the image options in Etsy So I would keep going with this. I'm going to download these as images. Now, the video option, you need to have a video in Etsy. It really catches someone's attention, and everyone's doing it. And so everyone's doing it, so we're going to do it too. But it's super easy here. Let me show you. I'm actually just going to resize this to be for a video. So I'm going to come here to videos. I want it to stay square, so I'm going to do 1080 by 1080, copy and resize. Now, I'm going to change the timing of each one because 5 seconds is a little long. So I'm going to change this to 2 seconds for each slide. Click Apply to both pages. Now let's add a transition. Click down there. Let's see. That's okay. Nope. I like that one. Let's do that one. And then I'm going to download this video file. In my Sales Samurai, let me show you how easy it is to make a listing. I'm going to come here to Listing Creator. Now remember, these keywords that we found here are super important. Kawaii Style Coloring Book was my long tail keyword. Kawaii Coloring Book is at the top. We're going to use that as our main keyword. There we go. And click Next. That just helped me identify the best keyword to start with this listing. Now my title. I have my title done. I'm going to come over here to my Amazon page. I love that I'm not starting from scratch. Paste. Who made it? I did. It is a finished product. Let's select our option. Just type in coloring book. There it is. Renewal options. I always do automatic. It's only like 15 or 20 cents every 3 months to automatically renew. So with how many listings I have I have like 65 listings. It's like $5 every 3 months. And so it's definitely worth it. Now for the description, again, already done. That's why this is such an easy option because I'm not really starting from the beginning. Now our tags. I'm going to fill the rest of those in. Remember, I was able to look at what other things are being priced in this range. So I want to be right in that middle range, not too high, not too low. And that the range was like $2.50 to $4. So $3.50 seems perfect. Quantity, I was do $9.99. And I forgot to click when it was made. Okay. Love how it tells me I need to fix something. Now, shipping profile. I click digital because it's a digital download. And that was so easy to upload the PDF I had already made through BookBolt. I'm coming through here and deleting all the blank pages because they don't need that blank back page. It'll also make the file just a little bit smaller. Okay, so here I've uploaded those images I made in Canva, and that's it. That's everything I have to do for the listing. Now I'm going to check it out on Etsy and see what it looks like. I'm super excited about this process. And I love that I have a new way to promote my books and another way to make passive income. Let me know if you have any questions.